Well, hello there, and welcome to this week's Weekend Review, not quite live. We have had some horrible internet speeds, so I felt like the system would not let me go live without making it really pixelated, so I'm pre-recording and uploading. So I hope you've had a wonderful week so far. We are in the home stretch, last day here on Friday. And you are, starting to find your groove again with COVID and everything. I feel like now that we're back home, I am starting to find that groove a little bit. So let's jump right into this week's review of updates on social. The first that I want to mention is Facebook had announced, and this is a little bit old news, that the last week of this election cycle here in the US, political campaign and social issues ads, you can't create new ones. If you are working with a campaign, those existing ads that may be up can continue to run through the election cycle on November 3rd when it ends. And then they're not allowing new political ads to start airing for an undetermined amount of time post election day. So they said they will make an announcement and let advertisers know when they can start posting those political type of ads and social issues. Won't be as many election ones. And their reasoning for this is to just eliminate some of the confusion that may be happening because of ballot counting and things like that. So political ads and election ads will be ending on November 3rd, and they have not said when those will pick back up yet. They have also, in the Facebook universe, released or launched a new program called Elevate. And Elevate is a program that they are starting to help Black and Latinx and Hispanic community business owners get some training on how they can get their voice heard on their various platforms. And so some different categories that they are going to have like this support and help with are, read this here, workshops where virtual coaching sections could happen, some live components where Q&A sessions happen on how to, answer some of those questions that business owners may have with digital marketing. They're also going to have circles, and that's where you can share experiences and receive coaching from a Facebook mentor on your digital marketing strategies. So that's like some more one-on-one, they don't really say one-on-one, but some more coaching that you can get, and then career connections, raising the economic prospects of students, job seekers, and minority-owned businesses. So it could be a great resource. You can sign up for this and be involved in that community. So that's a resource that the Facebook conglomerate as a whole has put out. And then this week they have their standard 3 new education courses that you can take. These are all free and help business owners. And the focus for this month's is kind of getting the business owner prepared for the holiday season. It's different. So if you had a program for your business that you have done in the past, because it's 2020, you probably have to tweak it a bit. So they have 3 courses that they are offering to help with this. One is about planning ahead with a content calendar. Now, if you have been following us for a while, we do an editorial calendar every year. I just wrapped up updating it and tweaking it for 2021. I'm really excited. Whole new color scheme, some added categories. So we will be releasing ours free in the next couple of weeks, so you could use it for your content planning. The second course that they have is Saving Time with Facebook Business Suite. If you use the apps on for Facebook, you will know that they have made this transition to the business suite. So if you had the company pages app, which is different from the Facebook app, that now has a different logo and it's business services. Let's see, I can show it to you here on my phone. Hopefully this picks it up. It's different now. It's not the orange flag. It's this like blue circle with a white circle triangle thing going on in there. And then they also have a course on gift cards, how you can utilize this online feature tool, what have you, to get those holiday sales for your business this year. And then we just have a reminder in here. We mentioned it a few weeks ago about the Build Brilliant Brand. See, I can't say it. Build Brilliant Brands ebook, which is also free, that Facebook has put out, where you can help make sure your business is on track, that your brand message is getting out there. Then in Pinterest news, they have released this whole suite of tools for businesses that sell on their platform. And with this suite of tools, you're going to have like that upper edge. They too are trying to get some tools out there for the holiday season so that it can be easier, because more people are shopping online now. And it's how can you build that excitement of going shopping to scrolling through a screen. You know, there's not the physical elements of walking into a store and things like that. So they have new storefront profiles, faster catalog feed ingestion, collections as a shopping ad format, so not just standalone images and whatnot, you can have full collections, video for collections, automatic bidding, conversion insights and analysis, and an improved product tagging test. So all of these together are going to be really powerful tools that business owners can use for their products on their platform. In LinkedIn news, they have also created a new tool that's pretty robust. It's a company engagement report that now comes in your campaign manager. And what this report can show you, so you run ads and it can give you some insights on how you can be better with your ads going forward. So in the report, you can get total engagement level, member targeted. So that's the number of members who work at the company that have been targeted by your campaign, total ad engagement, total organic engagement, and total website visits. How many were clicking through to go to what you are promoting in your ad? You know, you want to be driving traffic to the assets you own. I talk about this often. So your website is that asset that you own. If you have a storefront, a brick and mortar, you know, driving people through the door. In COVID times, we're definitely limited in that, but hopefully you have a strategy in place for your brick and mortar and your local organization, health organizations, help with all that. But this is a new report, a company engagement report that you have access to on for your campaigns on LinkedIn. And then finally, in this week's Allyship segment of the week, I share with you an article I came across called 7 Racist Slurs Which You Should Drop from Your Vocabulary. And I have to admit, when I read these items, I thought, wow, some of these I really didn't know the history of how they came about. So it definitely fires your neurons. Now, one of them I had heard about before, but I wasn't 100% sure on what the new term was. And that one is master bedrooms. So in your home, you have the master bedroom. Well, that obviously comes from the slave times where people of color are not allowed into a room, all of that unfortunate stuff. But the National Association of Home Builders, let me get that out correctly, are now starting to use the term primary bedroom. So it's small shifts like that that we can do to just be more respectful of other people. So that is a wrap for this week's Weekend Review. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday, and I hope you have a spooktacular time on Halloween. It's going to be different this year. I tried to get a gauge on what people are doing when my husband and I were grocery shopping last weekend. I was like, let's just buy this big bag of candy and just give it to the kids. So that's what we did. We bought this massive assorted candy. It has like some candy, like hard candies and some chocolate candies. And we will just give them that bag and say, here you go. We're not going to go trick-or-treating. I think they're kind of getting a little older anyway. The older one, he's 14. He's not into it anyway. And the 12-year-old is kind of like, meh. He's just not that into it either. So, it's going to be different. But I hope if you have something planned that you stay safe and have fun. And I will see you next week. Bye.